All right, so let me show you what I'm running now. I added some blue and I added some purple, some Kaido deck purple, and I left some film cards in there. Okay, so first we're starting off with the Blurple Kaido. 4 life, 5,000 power. His effect, when your opponent's character is knocked out, add 1 card from your Dawn deck and set it as active. You gotta put 1 Dawn under. It's pretty good. I really like this. I have not a lot, but I have a good amount of ramp up in my deck. And it's good to have ramp up in my deck because I don't have Onigashima. So I wish I did have Onigashima, but I do not have Onigashima. But this is good. I have played 2 matches already with my friend, just some practice matches. And the only thing I don't like is the 4 life. 4 life really sucks. Not that it sucks, but it's stressful. And that's about it. Other than that, this is pretty good. Next up, we got the 1-drop Law from the Blue Croc starter deck. That one's just so good. It's a 1-drop blocker for 1,000. I mean, it is what it is. This deck has a lot of blockers. I put a lot of blockers in this deck, so made sure because of the 4 life, it's rough. And when you get all your blockers and you line up all your blockers, it's a good time. That's probably when this deck shines. Because or I don't know about anybody else, but I'm stalling until I can get enough done to actually play some stuff. So, yeah, this one's good though. So I did keep the 1-drop Buenafesta for 2,000 counter. The 2,000 counter is really clutch. Looking at 5 cards at the top of your deck, and I left a lot of film cards in the deck still because of this card. That way I can grab a film type card. Usually, I'm either in the beginning I'm looking for something to ramp up the Dawn, and in the later games I'm looking for the Douglas Bullet. So Douglas Bullet is really good, and yeah, I'll get to that later. I like the Douglas Bullet a lot more than the 10-drop Kaido that I'm running. Yeah. Again, more blockers. We got the 2-drop 3,000 and blocker. It is what it is. I wish I had a counter, but it doesn't. But it's really good. I like it. It's a good blocker. Again, I have a lot of blockers because that's the best way to play this deck, I think. 3-drop for 4,000 Sasaki. This is where it starts switching up a little bit. The Sasaki is just really good because it has the plus 2,000 counter. It's the main reason why I like putting in there. And then, of course, it has an effect where you ramp up Dawn. I don't think that effect is that good, though, because you have to trash a card from my hand. And when I was playing this deck, I noticed that I was pretty much playing everything that I could, like especially the low drop blockers. So trashing a card is kind of rough sometimes, a lot of the time actually, but it makes up for it. 2,000 counter is really good. I actually really like that. So I think Sasaki is just overall really good. But yeah. Next one I played because I mean it's a good card, but I also have the alt art Don Quixote Flamingo, Do Flamingo. That art is beautiful. I wish I had more of it, but I mean just having one, especially because I pulled it out of the pack, it's just beautiful. But anyway, playing 4 of those. This card is amazing. This card you always play. This is like the best blocker out of the blue deck. I think um, it's a blocker, 3-drop for 4,000 plus 1,000 counter, and you get to look at the 5 cards. This is a searcher, so you don't draw anything, but you still get to look at it, rearrange them, put it at the top of your deck or the bottom of your deck. So yeah, this one's clutch in many different ways. This is probably the best blocker in the deck, though. The Uta. 4-drop for 5,000 Uta. It's a blocker, plus 1,000 counter, and on block, sacrifice 1 Don, and you can rest a second character. So you're blocking like 2 characters pretty much from attacking. Love the card, and the art's just great. Like it's a what is it? A super rare? Yeah, it's a great card. We got the Basil Hawkins on play 4 drop for 2,000 on play. Add one card from your Dawn deck and rest it. It is what it is. I mean, it's a great card, but I only dropped 2 of it. Plus 1,000 counter. I just drop it just in case I get it, so I can, get some more Dawn. And as a trigger, so I don't have that many triggers in the deck, so I just wanted to add it. But 4 drop is a lot. I mean, for 2,000, but that's why I only run 2 of it. You get 4 of the Ein in the deck. 4 drop for 5,000. It's good to keep a lot of film cards in the deck, because you got a film type card searcher, the Buena Festa. So I'm always searching for this in the beginning. Again, just ramping on my Dawn. Need a lot of cards that make me draw Dawn. Um, and it's a 4 drop for 5,000. No counter, but for 5,000, you're dropping it. I mean, on play, you get the Dawn and then probably attack on the next play. Pretty good. This one I'm not so sure of. I do play it mainly because I got again I got the alt art. I'm not so sure of it. When I was playing the little quick matches with my friend, I did find it in the deck a lot, but I just for some reason I just didn't play it. The rush is nice, but 6 Dawn and then get rid of 1 for the rush, negative 2,000 for someone's life. I just don't like it because it has only 5,000, But overall, I think it's pretty good. I think if I can probably find more situations to use it, because I guess my friend he's using the film deck. Film deck has like a lot of heavy hitters, a lot of high life character cards. So maybe that's probably why. But overall, this art is the best. Got to find more ways to use that card in battle. This card right here. I wish I had 2 more copies of it. I have 2 more copies on the way, but don't know when they'll arrive. Right now, I only have 1. Played 2 matches with my friend. Never saw it. Never saw it once. So I think I need more than 1 copy in the deck because this is a lot more useful than the 10 drop Kaido. I saw the 10 drop Kaido a lot, multiple times actually, um, during the 2 matches that I played, and I do not want to see it that much. It's like more of a emergency kind of thing. Yeah, I just didn't want to see it that much. So I'd probably take away, I'd probably run 1 10 drop Kaido and then 2 more of those, 2 more of the king. This card is awesome. Douglas Bullet. The art is great. 8 drop for 10,000. Sacrifice 4 Dawn. You get to rest 2 blockers, 2 opponents' blockers, or any 2 cards that you want. And then you get double attack against the life. So this one I had to run. You get 2 in the deck, but I had to run 1 more. Thinking about running 4, but it might be too much. I don't know what else I would sacrifice, but I just like this card. This card is really good and applies a lot of pressure. Just like the king. King applies a lot more pressure too. Same thing. I would run 3 of both if I had 3 kings. Yeah, like I said, 10 drop Kaido. I run 3 of those. I run 3 10 drop Kaidos right now just because, I don't have the kings. I'd rather run 2, but I don't know what else I would get rid of. Probably like a queen. I'd probably get rid of a queen. Run 2 of these. Run 3 king. And then, yeah, that'd feel a lot better. 3 just seems like too much. I don't want to see it that much. It's just too much Dawn. And sometimes it's not really good to blow up the whole board. It just depends. It just depends. That's pretty much it. So for the event cards, we got the blue Desert Spada, one cost counter card. It's pretty good. I think it's really good actually, and plus the trigger. The trigger's really good. Came up in both of the matches I played with this deck. One time as a trigger, one time as a counter, and yeah, I'm pretty happy that I got this. What I do want in the deck though, because I got a couple of event cards. I want the crocodile that lets you play an event with each event card is 1 less cost. I think that would really be good in this deck. I'd probably get rid of the Basil Hawkins for that and run 2 of the crocodile. That's also on the way, but yeah, I don't have that right now. So 3 of the Thunder Bagua, another counter card just in case, The 4 life really hurts on the leader. So have a couple counter cards, a lot of blockers, um, couple of plus 2,000 counter characters, and then this one has a trigger where you add another Don, some more ramp up. Overall, this one's really good. We got 2 of the Lion's Threat Imperial Earthbind. This one's really good. So I have a lot of characters. That's why I want the king as well, the 2 king. And that's why I have event cards that knock out characters because of the effect of the leader. If you give the leader 1 Dawn and then a character's knocked out on your turn, you get some more Dawn. So again, more ramp up. If you play it right, you just get to your 10 Dawn faster, which is the goal, especially for this deck, but for any Kaido deck, really. But that one's really good. I think I would want to run maybe 1 more of these. Not sure, though. Not sure, but right now I'll run 2. Last but not least, Elephant's Marchu. I don't know about this one. I think if I'm playing against like a Luffy or a Kid deck, it's a lot more handy. But I was playing my friend who has the film deck, just the straight up film deck. I think he had some extra ones in there, but yeah, he didn't have a lot of 2 cost. Which yeah, it just didn't come up that much. Which I wish it did, but this one, yeah, I'm not sure. I think 2 is okay for right now. Depending if I'm expecting to run into a lot more Kid decks or Luffy decks, then this one will probably be a lot more useful. But not that confident right now. But yeah, overall, that's the main deck. I'm planning on going to some local match in Valencia, right by my town. It's like 30 minutes from my town. To try out this deck against other people, other type of decks. Run it through a tournament, see what happens. As of right now, I don't think it's a great deck, especially for rush type decks that attack really quick and fast. Um, yeah, but we're gonna see. It is a fun deck, and it has me thinking a lot, so that's why I like it. But overall, yeah, I'm kind of happy with the deck. Like I said, still waiting for the 2 more kings. If I had the 2 more kings, I would feel a lot more comfortable with the deck. And maybe even those other crocodiles. But it is what it is. You got to do with what you got to do your best with what you got. But yeah, let me know your thoughts. Did I make any mistakes? Am I running something that doesn't make sense? Or something that's just, that probably, there's another card that fills in the gap or does a better job for what I'm playing. Let me know. If not, then yeah, hope you have a good day. If you're watching this far, I appreciate it. Like, subscribe, all the good stuff. Thank you. Have a good day.